The U.S. Currently about half the G6, but you go out to 2050 and more likely 2/3 of the U.S. My point, the G6 countries, the biggest developed countries in the world, are growing more slowly, but the U.S. is faster among them and therefore taking an increasing share of that developed pie. Maybe putting it together before a couple comments about the U.S. and China. When we look 10 years from now back at today and say what happened from an economic growth standpoint, we will see the emerging markets making significant progress with an important assist from the United States. Europe struggling. Half the countries in Europe now have declining populations, and Japan in secular decline, mainly for that same reason. That is, a decline in the size of the population and a decline in the size of the workforce. China and the U.S., according to this set of projections, and most concur, China will surpass in size the U.S. in a few decades, kind of by the middle of this century. But importantly, right two columns, you see per capita is a very different story. China's massive population overwhelms this country, and as a result, even when China gets to be as big as the U.S., it is likely that per capita income will be several times, 4 or 5 times larger still than it is in China.